cheesy, cringy, crappy, low budget, softcore porn, the fast food of entertainment. These are some of the nicer things people say about verticals, or more specifically, vertical dramas. What in the world is that? You've come to the right place. A vertical is something you watch vertically on your phone. Traditional movies and TV are horizontal. Now, this isn't a new concept. TikTok has been around for a minute after all. But what makes verticals is the drama. They make traditional soap operas look tame. But that's what these are. Soap operas. Or telenovelas, depending on where in the world you are. Soap operas you can watch in bite-sized 60 to 90 second increments because that's how long the episodes are. All 60 to 70 episodes on average. And while the episodes may be short, the business of verticals is big. We're talking multi-billion-dollar big. Tens of millions of people binge watching in every country of the world. Hundreds of productions happening all over the planet at any given time, moving at breakneck speed, entirely non-union. They're disrupting the traditional entertainment industry, and yet not many people outside the vertical industry understand how they work. I've been fortunate to be in this space for the past 2 years, and I've seen how amazing it is, as well as the people working within it. So I got the opportunity to produce a vertical series, and I want to take you behind the scenes of how we made it. So come along and enjoy the drama.
What's up, everybody? My name is Casey Esser, producer and actor in Love in the Shadows. We are here for day one. It is, well, now it's almost 6 a.m., but we all got here at 5 a.m. and we're loading in and getting ready. It's definitely the calm before the storm, and we gotta pack day one. We're hitting 15 pages. Excited to share with you the journey.
Are you gonna get the chair or what, buddy?
Yes, sir. In the makeup chair? Oh yeah, I will be.
All right.
Crafty's less than 5 minutes out.
Okay, cool. And then I just talked to Mo. He's bringing the radios, and I guess Crafty's coming up, right?
Yep.
So good. And then,
Good there.
Okay. Because I need to get you an actor mode.
I'm locking in. I'm locking in.
As soon as Justin's done.
Thank you.
You want to hop in?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I'll chase you down if I don't see you.
Okay, cool.
So tell us about your character.
Oh, Big Robert. Robert Kensington. So he is the president of the Fuji Group, and he's had a little bit of a traumatic life. His mom sent him to boarding school at age 12 to Italy, and it's undetermined when he came back, but he's back, and he's ready to run this company. And you know, he doesn't like women touching him up until Sophie does, and then it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap after that, and that's kind of what kickstarts the whole story. She touches my chest, and then it's not on purpose. Well, not on purpose. It was an accident.
And she stole your heart.
And she, exactly. Oh, that's good.
Hi, I'm Jean. I play the wonderful Sophie Steele. She's amazing. I love her. I love, getting to know her, and I'm so excited for you to meet her. She is driven. She's resilient. She's had a really rough life, but she's fighting really hard for what she wants. And I'm very excited to be co-starring with Casey. Finally. We've been talking about this forever.
Man. Yeah.
And now it's happening.
Yeah.
Usually people talk about things like this and then it doesn't happen, and this is actually happening.
No, Jean has been a picture on my wall for quite some time. And
I'm hard to wrangle.
That's the power of vision boarding.
Yeah, he manifested this.
Yeah.
I am the aforementioned chest toucher.
She's a chest toucher.
Powerful fingers.
Yeah. Yes.
Excited to see this unfold, guys.
Oh, it's gonna be the best.
Mwah.
Little teaser curl.
A little teaser.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where's your little teaser guy?
The teaser is
Where's your teaser guy?
It's
I
just
think
like-
that was it.
this
little
was right
thing.
here. This little guy.
Hi, I'm Jasmine, and I'm the hairstylist for Love in the Shadows. I was hired on through Sam, who is the makeup artist for Love in the Shadows. And I'm just extremely grateful to be here. I love the chaos. I live for it. And I enjoy being in different environments, being with different casts, getting to know different stories and settings. And it's exciting. And I like being part of the creativity and bringing the story to life.
3 steps: makeup, wardrobe, mic.
Hair.
Now we're ready.
Hair.
Oh, hair.
He wakes up like this.
This. She looked at me. She was like, "Wow."
Yeah.
It's the Charlotte Tilbury.
It's the Charlotte Tilbury. They were wanting to know my skincare stack.
Oh, and that's what you use?
Yeah.
It's Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream.
Man.
What's step number 2?
Does that work on me too, or?
It could work.
It could work.
It could work.
Wow, you didn't sound very confident.
Yeah. I think you're still working on Taj's hair thing.
Oh man, I'm still working on Taj. Just like right here. So I'm like putting the Taj stuff on, and I'm like, I think it's working. But then I get on audition to be like a military guy where it's supposed to be like clean shaven. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to shave it. And then it was just like, I keep starting over. I'm not worth it.
The best part was we were eating somewhere and Taj was like, yeah, this product actually has a 100% success rate. Exception Maurice.
My name's Maurice Hall. I am a producer, writer, actor, and director. I partnered with a good friend of mine, Casey Esser, who has done, I believe, over 30 verticals as an actor in his in the past, I think, year and a half or 2 years. And when Casey was approached to co-produce a vertical of his own, he reached out to me. That's when I dove into the vertical space and learned a little more about them and what that looks like, and was super excited for us to partner on the first one to do, and it's been an amazing experience.
So now what we're doing is we're what's called flipping the world. So the camera was on me in the last take, but now it's going to flip around to see the others. Not as important, obviously, but we'll still get it just in case.
Here we go. So this is set. This is day 1, scene 2 actually, but it's my scene 1.
I love how you guys are so on brand.
We're best friends.
Hello, I'm Justin Alistair Dryran, and I play Nick Foster. This is my first vertical ever. So we move fast, which is sometimes nerve-wracking, but you don't have time to think about anything. You just get it done, and the urgency of that is really lovely.
Do you see yourself working on more verticals?
Are you gonna give me a few more? Nick Part 2? Just Nick? Oh, come on. Write a story for Nick. The viewers at home want to see him.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
So if somebody upsets you, what's your insult? What's your rebuttal?
If somebody upsets me, I don't know. I mean, dadgummit is when I get upset. I'm not necessarily talking to anybody.
That's when he's like,
dadgummit. See what I'm saying? I've only cussed probably 6 times on purpose, and 3 of those times I was acting.
So if the script says, shit, motherfucker, goddamn, bitch, stupid asshole, are you gonna say it?
The script, yes, I'm gonna say it. In real life, absolutely not.
Your favorite bad word?
It's literally like this sliver, and I want that sliver to look the best. So if there's a bunch of white space in like half your face, not sexy.
Not sexy, not hot at all.
Not sexy, not pretty. Not hot, not sexy.
Not ugly.
Not demure.
yeah, not mindful.
What is the other thing? What did she say? Not mindful and not demure.
So watching the other scenes, well, first of all, it's always a pleasure to watch Jean act. So I love to be there for that. And then 2, I like to see the choices everyone makes take to take. You know, I really enjoy seeing that. And also just seeing how Lisa directs everyone. Because like I was saying, like she likes improv, she likes doing things on the fly. And it's great to be able to see those in the moment adjustments. So I'm having a blast watching the monitor. I'm gonna do it more often.
I thought it was a cool shot with you sitting on the edge of the desk. Don't look so awkward. Do something.
Yep.
All right, let's get this show
Going down the hall.
Don't let me fall.
Oh no, I don't see it. I don't see anything coming through except for the sound guy who's looking at his
Will not break
I guess we go.
Made me very uncomfortable.
That is a wrap on day one of Love in the Shadows. I feel, because basically for the longest time, basically from when, you know, this producing opportunity came up to today, it didn't feel fully real, right? Like until we actually got to set and started shooting, then it was like, wow, we actually we pulled this off. Because, you know, we had a short pre-production period. We are working with people halfway around the world. We're pulling people together and, you know, doing this whole thing, because a vertical is not easy to do, because you're doing a feature-length movie in 7 or 8 days. That's not an easy task. To see everyone get here today with such enthusiasm and good vibes and seeing how hard everyone's working, it's super, super fulfilling. Here for day 2 of the Shadows. Today's call time was 5:30, so a little bit better than 5 a.m. Went to bed at 8 last night, because I saw one of the BTS photos. I was smiling, and I had 2 dump truck sized bags under my eyes, so I was like, no gym, Casey, you're going to bed. My makeup and wardrobe. We beat them.
All night.
Beat 'em.
I actually get a high out of beating people to set. No reason, but oh, thank you. Thank you.
That coffee is just how he likes it.
Yeah.
Hot.
Black.
Yesterday I said, she said, wow, you really throw back that coffee. Mm-hmm. And I said, I drink my coffee like I dance in the club. I throw it back.
It's 30 minutes. Oh, okay.
Do it again.
Oh.
Right. Oh, she was doing the same thing he was doing. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, dang, Rosie was down for the ground.
Rosie,
I was like, day 2 is good to her.
Hi, my name is Rocio, and I am the costume designer on Love in the Shadows. I have so much fun doing these verticals. It is not my first one. I graduated back in April, and I've been doing them since like May. I've done, this is probably my 6th or 7th vertical, I would say, and I love them. They're so fast paced. Like, I get to go shopping, I get to spend so much money, I get to buy whatever I want. So yeah, it's a good time.
How are we feeling this morning?
Sleepy, but very excited for day 2.
Amen.
Day 2. I actually don't have that many scenes today, and the scenes that I have are very light, so it's going to be a nice day for me to be able to just sit and read my book, hang out, eat a little bit of food, see what's going on, knock out my scenes. I think it's
Sounds
gonna be a great
good.
day.
All right. How are we feeling this morning?
Okay, it is 6:19. We are throwing it back at 6:19 in the morning, let me tell you. I don't know if you saw Sam's leotard, but it's happening. I'm good. I'm feeling good.
Wait, don't spoil it.
There's the secret of the magic.
Watch this. What? Sorry. Wait for it. It'll happen. It's good.
Lips and then lashes, probably like 10 minutes.
We're at 27.6 ounces for today. The goal is 128. As you can see, yesterday we were way off pace.
Hi, I'm Sam. I am the key makeup artist for Love in the Shadows. I have worked on 2 other verticals before this. Verticals can be really, really fun. They're usually very close on focus of the person. So makeup and hair is always really important for me. So I definitely like to prioritize just as I would any other job, but I do like to prioritize detail in every single person's look. Verticals are fun. I really do like the way that vertical format looks on a screen just because of the way that you can get really intimate with someone. You get to see a lot of their up-close emotions. It's not really too much about the background. It's really about the person. It's about the scene. It's about the way that the characters interact with each other. And I love it. I think it's great.
Well, thank you so much for the time.
Thank you. Mwah.
Oh, that was great.
Wasn't that great?
That was great.
Is that okay?
That's okay.
Is it?
I didn't know if you improv that.
I
Okay.
told him to.
Okay, yeah. No, that's great.
She said she wanted to.
That's great.
Hi, my name is Bella Balsamo, and I play Hannah, the villainess. This is my first vertical. I'm loving this. It's so fun. It's so fast. Everyone is so kind. We're all having just like a blast together, laughing a lot, and enjoying the work. It's fun.
Look how sexy and fun. Are you watching it?
Yeah.
It's pretty sexy, right?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta add sexy in here, right?
Oh yeah, they love
This is fun, right? They like it.
They want it.
What started your passion for acting? Have you always wanted to be an actor? Is that something that you always wanted to do, or you moved to LA and said, "Oh, hey, I'll act"?
Yeah, I mean, one of the big inspirations for me and my main role model is Arnold Schwarzenegger. And, you know, he obviously had 3 distinct careers: bodybuilding, acting, politics. So in my mind, you know, from a young age, I knew I didn't have the genetics necessarily to be Mr. Olympia, but I could still go into fitness as a personal trainer and still work to be the best at that. Acting was always going to be like a someday thing after that. So Los Angeles presented the opportunity to do both of those things. And, you know, I wanted to do fitness and business first.
So when I initially moved to Los Angeles, my first goal was to open a personal training studio. You know, when I was younger, I wasn't the most confident, I'll say that. Strength training really changed my life. Becoming a personal trainer, I was able to deliver that confidence to other people. And that really made me happy and made me fulfilled. That was, you know, a huge driver of what I wanted to do before I went into acting. I had to satisfy this passion first. And I started off working at the Equinox in Century City, built my clientele there over a 2-year period, quit that job, and then started what ended up being a 6-month search for a place to open a facility. I was able to get a spot in Culver City, and on June 11th, 2015, Esther's of Los Angeles opened its doors. And like most small businesses, it was really tumultuous in the early going. Would need its own separate documentary, but getting that business up and running and seeing the beautiful community and culture that it's resulted in has been, you know, the ride of my life. And no matter what happens in my life going forward, I can say I got to live the American dream with Esther's. You know, we're coming up on 10 years of business, and to still see it continuing on with me now acting full-time it's surreal. On certain home videos, like I was probably 6, 7, 8, I would run up to the camera and say that I wanted to be a famous actor. So that's always been there. But again, it was something that I would do like much later. And I'm glad that I did, because now as an actor, I have so much more to draw from my own life than I would have if I had gotten into it at like age 21 or 22.
I just feel like I have the life experience to draw from in certain moments and be able to deliver certain scenes in a certain way. So yeah, this is career number 2, and we'll keep trucking.
What?
Yeah.
I feel like that way when I'm on a run, like I feel like I
Catching up on my ounces.
Like you're drinking it very aggressively.
Oh, I'm sucking.
There's no high like a work.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing. You feel so good after that.
through my hardest times of life
Here we go.
is when I'm the most buff.
The hardest?
Like whenever I've had like the hardest time in life, I've just gotten that.
Throw yourself into exercise, yeah. It's stressful, right?
Oh, like, and it makes it better.
That was a 9-ounce suck.
It centers you. It's smart. It's good. It's a good.
Pause.
Just double checking the call sheet, making sure all the. So yeah, we're starting off 7 straight scenes today. Yeah, I don't have a break today. For you.
Well, I'm just trying to put Crafty away.
Why are you putting it away?
Well, we doubled up today, so Crafty be available in the morning, as opposed to us getting at 5 and being here at 15 minutes after everyone's here.
Yeah.
So we doubled up, so we're splitting. So when we come in tomorrow,
We're boarding Craft for that one. We're boarding.
No, we're preparing for tomorrow, so it's set up on time. You see how they?
Yeah. Why do I see a bunch of toilet paper back here?
Tony L. Patterson. I am the production coordinator on this project. This is my first vertical, so yeah, I'm
How do you feel about it?
excited. You know, it looks and feels like a real movie, or not a real movie, but a movie we're used to seeing, and it's kind of cool that there's a difference. The way they block it, the way it's shot, I love it. It's a new medium. Let's go.
See our little device that we made? Vertical, not vertical. Vertical, not vertical. That's a TikTok right there for everybody doing these now. My wife came up. This is her invention.
It's genius.
It really is. It looks so much better like that. But that's all right. He has a little tree growing out of his head. I might want to move that. Okay, let's fix that.
The scene we're getting ready to do is when my car pulls up and I make my dramatic entrance out of the car. So it's the first time you actually see Robert. And this is a vertical trope of the male lead getting out of a nice car, the slow motion entrance into the story. You see it in a lot of them. I did it in the first vertical series I did, and now it's just something that I do every time when I enter. So this will be a classic kind of vertical scene that we're about to do, and I know exactly how to do it. Backseat or front? I thought he was driving me.
He pulls in and he takes the car and drives it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you drive your own car.
Well, disregard everything I said.
You have to be careful, you guys.
You can just go from right there and just stay as close to the orange cones as you can.
Okay.
And then Elias.
So he's your personal valet kind of, so you're gonna pull up, you're gonna get out like you do this every day after day. He comes in, he'll jump in, and he'll park it for you.
Got it. Does he have the card? Because it'd be nice to hand him.
Do you have the card?
Sorry, I really didn't mean to.
There's no point in trying to flirt with me. It's not gonna work.
There's really no point in trying to flirt with me.
All right, guys,
Well,
everyone settle because we are rolling sound and there's a phone call.
there's no point in trying to flirt with me. It's not gonna work.
Sure.
It's in the script.
Good job.
You can stop trying to flirt with me. It's not gonna work. Kusa, you can stop trying to flirt with me. It's not gonna work.
Dang. You don't think?
Oh, she got it.
She threw it back.
Plateau online for such a professional time, and I see them, and there is such heat. I was there after the Grammys last year, and I saw
Thank you. Okay, quiet everyone. We go again. And
So hard.
You go from a time where like no one wants you to act in anything, and then when people are like really asking you, it's like, well, shoot, this is what I wanted.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about this last night. Because I used to, whenever I first moved here, I worked at Starbucks and I worked at Cold Stone and I did catering and I did all these different day jobs. And every single day I would sit there and dream, like actually dream of the day that I was doing this full time, where I was modeling and I was acting and that's all my work was. And so every time a new job comes in, I think about that and how lucky I am to just like be right here, right now, today. Like this is play. This is all the stuff that like I used to do in my free time. And now I get to do it all the time.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to be able to be in this position. And here we are. Why am I going to say no to a job?
Exactly.
Why am I going to say no to it?
Exactly. That being said, I would love to take a trip. Today's our big warehouse action sequence. So as you can see, we're getting set up, with the stunts, getting the mood set, getting everyone ready to rock, and then we'll be rocking and rolling. Lisa's done a whole diagram for this day. We got about 100 setups. With this story in particular, because there's so many warehouse scenes and verticals that I wanted to really elevate that whole process and environment. So it's a little bit longer than what you would see in most verticals, but it's a lot more intense. And one of my favorite movies growing up and still is True Lies and the opening sequence of Mission Impossible 3. So that had some heavy inspiration in this one. Yeah, man. That had some heavy inspiration in this one. Just when I was kind of writing that and putting that together I wanted that feel. So if you're familiar with those movies and you watch this particular sequence, you'd be like, I see.
Not so fast, Robert. Not so fast, Robert.
Mom?
Mom?
Hold on, quick question. This is a super side question.
I know this
That's
must be
Mom.
shocking.
So, but him and Marcus know each other as brothers, right?
Cousins.
As cousins, okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about the
Okay.
story. Yeah,
Okay.
don't start to jump in now, maybe you missed it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's on day 4 trying to figure out the story.
Well, no, it just didn't make
There's
sense
a
that they were cousins. They were also brothers because they would know each other.
They're finding out all of it right now. Don't worry.
Can we continue
So we're getting ready to have a safety meeting because we're introducing some prop guns in this sequence. You always have a safety meeting on set whenever prop weapons are introduced, just so that everyone has a chance to make sure that it's not real, right? Number one, and that everyone feels comfortable with what's been presented. That way, you don't have any incident of, oh, I didn't know that was actually sharp, or oh, I didn't know that gun had a bullet in it. Silly things like that you would think would be commonplace, but as we've seen on some sets, stuff gets missed. So, with this set, I wanted to make sure that we had, well, one, a safety meeting every day, that's protocol, but also a safety meeting every time a weapon comes onto set, no matter how fake it is. We all have to go through the procedure of checking it, making sure, because as with anything else, safety first. And as a producer, if something happens, that's on me. So I'm especially invested in making sure everyone is safe and that nothing happens. So we're getting rolling right now.
Any point at all, you are like, I don't like this. This doesn't feel safe. I'm very concerned. I don't care if you're a PA. I don't care what you're doing. You are allowed to say that you come right to me. I don't care. Like any or Mallory, or it just come right to us. I don't feel safe with this. I don't like this. I don't want to do this. We have to find a safer way, and we will find a safer way.
These are the real guns.
Okay, quiet, please.
We never have a safety meeting about that.
Okay, quiet, please.
Isn't it?
Please.
No, please. Gosh, I'm gonna kill myself. I can't hear myself in here.
Hi. How you doing, man? It's all gone. It's all gone.
Guys, please be quiet, please. Are you using your own phone?
Let's focus so we get
Oh, yeah. For when I look at her photo. Perfect.
All right. Guys, let's get in our spots. Casey's all tied up over here. He should not look good. He should have a little blood on his head.
Yeah,
Well-
I came right in time.
Should we add the blood or are we blocking?
No.
We can
All right.
put, if we want,
Put it after.
We can do it after.
Yeah.
It'll be right here on this side of his face, like right here.
So where? Like in his hair? Or like what?
I would say like right here on his face.
Okay.
Because that's where he hit. He hit
Oh,
the
okay.
floor.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
think he has a little split and bruising. That's it.
You want to bruise his face? Because
I
he wouldn't be
mean-
bruised quite yet. If he
Yeah.
just got hit,
All right.
it's not
Just
gonna
a
bruise.
cut, maybe?
Yeah.
Great.
Sweet.
Great. That's it. All right. Let's do a quick blocking.
Let's just
so we
do
can
it.
see how we're doing this first.
Well, I am the security of the building, Derek Jenkins.
And I'm DIT of the movie Chris Kinsman.
It's crazy because I actually be behind my desk at work watching the movies, and now I'm in one. I'll be on Sirius FM and Pocket FM. I'll be on all kind of apps, but I've witnessed it before. I've been in it. Now I'm in it, and it's crazy. It's really feel awesome. But yeah, I see myself in the field a lot. This is my first one, and I was comfortable. I wasn't too nervous or nothing like that. I can see myself doing it.
It's great. It's great. You know, I can stay alert, stay awake. I get to yell, which I never get to do behind the DIT station. Only at myself when I make mistakes. But yesterday we were scrambling all over the building, and Derek was such a huge help. We said, hey, you know, he's got a face. He's got the face. Play the cop. And so we hired him on the spot. Star is born.
And we here.
And here we go.
Well, I appreciate y'all for having me.
I feel safe with him around.
Well, cheers to the future for more.
Thanks, you guys.
Day 5, how you feeling?
Good. We got a second wind, I think. Having that day off helped everybody recoup. So this is day 1, essentially. We're in a new location, finally. I think that's giving everybody energy. We're excited to finish it out.
Here, how are you feeling from vertical star to vertical producer star? What's up? What's going on in your head?
Man, I mean, well, the first thing that comes to mind is it's been, a little over a year since I started in verticals. Basically, I was like most actors. Well, so I had Essers, the personal training business that I still do have, but otherwise I was like most actors in the sense that I wasn't working. In 2022, I did one play in Santa Monica. That was it. I probably did like 40 or 50, well, no more than that. Auditions, nothing. I think I got one call back that entire year. April of 2023, my agent understandably was like, yeah, I think we're done here. And so I was like, okay. And I went back onto the casting sites, and literally the day after that, the listing for Fated to my Forbidden Alpha popped up. And I was like, oh, this is cool. This is like werewolves, and like it seemed different. I didn't know what at that time I pronounced it mobisode, but I didn't know what a mobisode was, and that's how they listed it on the site. I was all right. I'll submit for this Alpha Alexander character. Submitted, did the tape, didn't hear anything. A couple weeks later, a friend of mine from acting class, Megan, DMs me on Instagram and says, hey, I'm friends with this producer, and she just posted that she's looking for this Alpha Alexander character, and they haven't found him yet, haven't cast him yet. And I was like, oh, funny story, I actually submitted for that. I guess they didn't like it, but I'll follow up, and I'll message the producer. Why not? So I hit her up. I was like, hey, submitted for this, just following up. And she got right back to me. She was like, oh, hey, Casey. Basically, she didn't say this like outright, but she was like, basically, yeah, we saw your resume, and but we didn't see the tape. Meaning, they didn't watch the tape because they saw the resume and they're like, meh. And so they're like, but we're gonna go back and watch it now. I booked it basically that day.
I got on with the director that night, and we did a few scenes, and got it. No one on the cast really knew what we were doing entirely. We knew the story, but we didn't understand the vertical industry as a whole. So when my mom was like, "Oh, what'd you book? What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be like on an app, and you can only watch it on your phone." So we did that in April. It comes out in June. Maybe 1 or 2 weeks after that, I get a message from someone in Mexico. Then a couple days after that, I get a message from someone in Brazil. Then after that, Philippines, India, Africa, saying that they love the show, they love the character, blah, blah, blah. In my mind, I'm like, wow, I didn't realize it was gonna be reaching like that. And so then it started to compound every single day. Just messages every single hour. And it was going viral on TikTok and Instagram and all the social media channels, because at that time, there weren't really any big verticals in the United States. That was kind of the first one. So people were just blown and shocked by the novelty of it, of like, oh, this looks like something that could be on Netflix, but I can only watch it on my phone, and it's werewolves. Like, it just really caught fire.
Hola.
Hola.
This is Robert's POV.
Yeah,
Copy that.
Feels better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
let them know you had to
They
leave
were,
out.
They were heating up in there, so I had to step out. So I'll just chill out here, I guess. The amount of joy and pride I have in this. This was a battle, and we won. We won. My legal strategy is if someone sues, you immediately countersue.
Mm-hmm. With what?
This dude?
I think you weren't called this morning.
Have you ever heard a more vulgar person in your life?
I haven't.
What is this?
What?
Did you nick yourself? What is that?
Well, it's hard to shave with this jawline. It's like cutting glass.
What is this?
Yeah, I cut myself.
I can't really put makeup on that, but you pick it off.
Not with that
at the end of the
attitude.
day. No, you're correct, but I'm not even gonna.
We're in it. Home stretch. Home stretch. I woke up today at 4:15 because I wanted to make sure I could get to the gym before I came here, because they love to have me shirtless in these. So I had to go get a 6-pack before I came in.
Rocio.
Oh my God.
Turn the other way. Turn on the light. I heard my name.
I come in here. Oh. This is my friend and unofficial manager, Susanna. We're shooting a docu as well.
Hi.
Crossing.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Part of the benefit of, being a producer on set is, I can go, hey, yeah, stop by for a little bit, check it out. So my other friend Buzzy is also coming today, and they'll get to see me in action, which will be fun.
My name is Buzzy Cohen, and I am Casey Esser's emotional support human. I met Casey at his gym, Esser's, and he trained me for a number of years. He trained me to win a national deadlifting competition. And then we became very close. And during COVID, when a lot of stuff was shut down, he started training me at my house. And we are those very close friends that do not actually speak except for sending memes back and forth to each other all day. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm so happy for him. He had been growing his hair long for a while and had said he was going to make a big announcement, and I kind of thought that he might be transitioning, but instead he decided to become an actor. which is sort of a transition of sorts. And so it's amazing to see him working so much and see him on set in the zone. He's a micro movie star. So
now we're going to be on our feet. We're going to be doing some of the more intimate moments between me and Sophie and capturing that level of the relationship. So, we'll have a fun time with that and telling that story. And we're day 6. We're halfway through the day. 2 more days to knock out after this, and it's a wrap. So can't believe it's coming together. But these next 2.5 days now are huge, because that'll be a lot of what the client uses to market the series, because these series depend heavily on the lead couple's chemistry. People can overlook any sort of ridiculous storyline if they buy into the couple. So that's imperative for this series to be successful, and a huge reason why I wanted Gene to be a part of it, and why I wanted to knock this first one out, because I know we can sell that.
I just want to take the time to let the world know that we have a rock star for a director here. You're a trooper. You are a warrior. And your presence is greatly appreciated.
I'm crazy as fuck. Let's not be who we think.
You had to mess it up.
This chick, she's insane.
Bananas. With a capital B.
2 more days.
Oh, yeah. Day 7, Love in the Shadows. We got mango Burt's Bees for Gene today, because I didn't have any original flavor. And I don't trust Sam to consistently do my lips. But yeah, day 7, Love in the Shadows. We are back. Today we are doing the scene where Sophie gets out of the car to run to her wedding, our wedding. And so we have a spot on Ventura Boulevard just down the street from this house that we're going to try to steal some shots from, because it wasn't like we got that part permanent, because we sort of found that last minute, but we think we got a good location to do it. So her and Nick, aka Justin, will be doing those scenes this morning.
Johnny boy, good morning. Good morning, Jasmine.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Day 7. Day 7. Lucky number 7.
It's gonna be a good day. I get full glam today.
Oh.
Very excited. Ish.
Let's do a transition.
Full glam adjacent, if you will.
Now we're doing the opening scene of the movie where Sophie is going to our wedding. So with exterior shots like this, we built this day how we did because we know it's going to take about 3 to 4 hours, probably right up until lunch. Because, when you got cars moving, you got traffic, the lighting, she's running in a wedding dress. Like, she has to get fully make-upped in. So, it's a lot of stuff.
Oh, you got me the Riscotto. What's up? Oh my God. Oh. Gum. The key to my heart. Thank you, Shamya.
You're welcome.
That's amazing. I'm going to have a great night. Last day. Love in the Shadows.
Love in the Shadows. Lits.
We got here.
We lits out here.
We
You know
got
what I mean?
here. Yeah, as you can hear in the background, energy's high for wrap day.
Yes, it is.
We're actually getting ready to prank Rosia, the wardrobe
It's gonna be so
designer,
good.
because she left Sophie's wedding dress at the location last night, but we got it before we left. But we didn't tell her, nor has she inquired about it. Right now it's being hidden. So when she starts to change Gene, she's going to be like, where's the dress? She'll be like, where's the dress?
You need the stinking dress, Rosie.
We need
You know
the
what?
dress. Where's the dress?
You have been wrapped.
You know what I mean? Is Gene changing?
Because the first thing
Not
is
right
what?
now. It's Marcus and Rosie.
Oh, okay.
The first thing we were doing outside, the whole like wedding pickup thing.
The first scene is Marcus, Rosie scolding Marcus in the driveway.
But then it's gonna flip to the POV of me and Sophie just missing each other.
Okay. So are we doing a wedding thing or no? We're not.
Not first.
Oh,
Not
okay.
first. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
All right, no worries. This prank will have to be later.
Yeah, it's coming.
I thought it was first.
I did too.
Okay. Well, to be continued.
Did you have your wedding dress yesterday? Yeah. Did you put it back in the costume room? Or did you leave it in your change room? Do you remember?
Whenever I changed out of it, it was in my
It's just
room.
Sephora bag.
But whenever I left last night, it wasn't in
It's
there.
a Sephora brand. I was like, I don't remember like putting it back in my bag, but I'm like, if it must be somewhere.
I'm pretty sure somebody probably grabbed
I'm
it.
like, someone definitely grabbed it if like I left it.
My room was clear of all costumes by the time I left.
Well, yeah.
Hi, my name is Jason Weird. I'm the director of photography.
Okay, was this have you worked on verticals before?
Yeah, I worked on a few. I did some stuff, like a lot of content now needs to be framed 16 by 9 and it would need a 9 by 17, like for Instagram, for marketing, that kind of stuff.
I must say, I've worked on like 6 other verticals before this, and you are the first DP that I've seen pull out the dolly and moving and detaching and getting all the good shots and angles. So I wanted to give you your flowers on that. What kind of preparation do you have before you shoot a vertical versus a horizontal?
Well, it's an aspect ratio change, so I basically look at it as the same thing. We're shooting a film, so if we want it to look good, we have to use the things to make it look good.
Right. Okay. How long have you been behind the camera, y'all?
22 some odd years now. I don't know. Love in the Shadows was great. All the people are good. I hope that at the end of the day, we made something good that people like watching.
All right. Thank you so much, Jason.
All right. No, thank you.
All right. Well, I got brought on to Love in the Shadows because I knew Casey. We had worked together earlier this year on a project, and it was a project that I was playing supporting on and he was leading. And the whole time we were talking about how much fun it would be to lead a project together. And we were like, ha ha ha, let's talk about it, but we're never actually going to do it. And then he actually did message me like 2 weeks before this project started and said, do you want to do this? Like, we've got this role. And he asked if I was interested in the project. And I said, well, maybe. I'm like, maybe I could do Hannah. I was gonna audition for Hannah because I was like doing the lead, like it's a lot. But he asked me very, very nicely if I wanted to, to be Sophie. And I was like, anything for you, Casey. Absolutely anything. So Casey's definitely the reason why I'm here. He's a great guy, good friend, very, very fun lead. Co-lead partner, because he's number 2, I'm number 1. Yeah, just so everybody knows here. But yeah, and it's also been a really, really good team. Like, I'm kind of scared to ever have another hair, makeup, costume team because this has been so fun. You guys are actually going to get requested. Like, if they ever ask me who I want on my stuff, it's going to be you guys for sure. And of course, BTS with Shamya.
And for the wedding dress.
We're all listening.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you mean? Which one?
I don't know. She
The ones
said
you wore
someone got it from the
yesterday.
house, but we don't have it.
What do you mean we don't have it?
Are you done with this bid?
I didn't see it because when I went through the,
You
the
swept
house,
the
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Thank you so much. It had to have gotten picked up by somebody because I swept my room. I swept my room. I picked up everything from her room
When do we need it?
after lunch.
Okay.
I know. I'm
And
gonna like triple check.
we need to shoot that scene. We have to shoot that scene.
Yes.
We have to shoot that scene.
I think it'll be fine. Like, I don't want to worry everybody about it. If like I can just go to the store and
You didn't find the same one?
it was the one that I bought literally 2 days ago, and I think I could find something. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if we can do that though. This is a big problem.
Yeah, it needs to be the same. And you talk to everybody kind of thing? Or?
I've talked to Johnny.
Okay.
I feel like
Well, the good thing is we have it.
I really wanted to prank somebody on this set. We wanted to prank one person on the set just once, and we thought that was a great opportunity because we did find it yesterday in the house. And it was like, oh, we can pretend like we don't have it.
Aaron was like, I
We were
can't do
holding
this.
it. We were like, ooh, I'm just waiting
Aaron
for Rosa.
did great.
No, we were all just like in here. I was like,
let me tell you how to go downstairs because I can't lie.
you need to get on the phone with them. You need to get that
I
SKU
was
code, call the location, ask them to pull up every inventory, whatever location is the closest. Have them search for it up so you can head down there. We will like cover you. Like,
No, Sam was already covering. She was like, "Can we push lunch?"
we were literally
She was already covering.
I don't think that's gonna work. And I was like, why not? Like, we could just go to the store.
We created just enough awkward tension.
Oh my god.
W prank.
W prank.
Mad at me.
Hi, I'm Luke Brewer. I am playing Marcus.
Okay. Have you done verticals before?
Yes, this would probably make my 13th or 14th.
Okay, so you're pretty familiar in the vertical space. How have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's been interesting. I've never put something up this quick. It's definitely an experience for sure, especially when it's 200 pages in 5 days, which has happened, and it's been done. So it's very quick.
So how did you get on with Love in the Shadows?
Yeah, I'm good friends with Casey. I did one of my first verticals with him where he was the good guy, I was the bad guy. And it was just unbreakable connection. So he asked me to hop on the project. Super cool.
Happy Rap Day, Happy Rap Day, Happy Rap Day. The producers are the best on this show. I love that they're so responsive. Their skin is always beautifully moisturized, and they always look like they're working hard. And the truth is, they're hardly working, but they're hardly working for you.
Who exactly are you in reference speaking about?
This one right here. That one right there.
This guy's killing it. Lead, producing, writing. Come on, man. What are we talking about here?
Yeah.
You know, it's a big feat. It's a big undertaking, and Casey's done it so well. Very chill. You know, everybody doesn't understand how he's still so chill in the midst of everything going on, but that's just who he is. He prepares and he gets things done, man. So super proud of this guy, man. He's worked extremely hard transitioning to this space and has become amazing in it, which, you know, that takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of belief, takes a lot of discipline. And he's definitely captured all of those. So super happy to partner on this project and many more. And I can't wait for you guys to see it because
this wouldn't have been possible without Maurice. You know, it's
we're in this together.
You know, the reason he's my best friend and one of the few people that I actually keep, in my inner circle is because he works harder than me. Like, he's on this production right now, but he just directed, produced, and starred in a feature that premiered the night before starting this series. Like, it's ridiculous. Last night he was like, "Oh yeah, it's on Pluto TV."
Yeah,
like,
crazy.
He's got so much going on. So
iron sharpens iron. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's where we're here.
He's an inspiration to me, and that's why it was a no-brainer to partner on this together, and because I know we're gonna do great work.
Kill it.
So first of many.
Let's go.
What's our last day?
I'm sad it's our last day because I only got 4 of the 8 days. And it's a great group of people.
That's what I was going to ask. How have you been enjoying the set?
We love it. We love it. And
It's amazing.
This is Erin Donovan, our second assistant director. She's doing a great job. I'm Johnny Miller, production supervisor. We knocked this show out, I think. I think everyone's going to like it. And we had a wonderful time. Crew is great. Cast is lovely. And we're in like a mansion in Encino. Can't ask for much more
We've
than
been
that.
in mansions every day with gorgeous views,
Yeah.
so it's pretty good.
And gorgeous people.
Watching the sunset, yeah.
So I miss everybody. What about you?
Yeah, it's actually, it would be nice if it was a little bit longer of a shoot. Plus everybody gets their rhythm and then it's over.
Right.
But we're hoping for more all together, right?
Yeah, keep the band together.
Keep
is
the
what they
verticals
say.
going.
I had to ask Justin if he was actually ordained because of the way he was speaking. I was like,
He did
I was
say
like,
he
is this-
officiated one wedding, and then he didn't like it.
Is he ordained?
So I guess that would make him ordained. Yeah. What? What? I'm serious. I'm serious. I was like, I feel
Okay.
like you've officiated weddings. He was like, yeah, I actually did one last year.
Okay.
He was like, I hated it.
This might be legally binding.
So we might actually be legally married.
Might actually be how you feel.
That's a concept for a vertical in itself.
Yeah.
You're filming a vertical and you
Oops,
accidentally.
my minister was ordained.
Accidentally married my co-star.
This is your last scene. How do you feel?
This is my last scene. You're right. I don't know how I feel yet. Kind of like I said before, I'm just gonna, take it all in. Obviously, during the scene, I don't think about it, but afterward, and when we actually do rap, it'll hit. So I'm preparing for that. Preparing for that to feel a little bit emotional, for sure. You're not gonna believe this. This extraordinary woman you want me to marry, fooling around with another guy.
That's not possible.
Are you sure? Photo proof.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, insane. I'm not gonna take this. Endorse her. Yeah. Oh, that was my mating call.
Whoa! Here I am.
Okay, everyone, let's give it up for Mr. Casey Esther, who just wrapped the picture.
Say something meaningful.
I mean, look, every one of you has gone above and beyond in making this, first vertical production of ours really special. We had a short timeline to work with, and we made it happen, and we really could not have done it without each of you. So I hope this is the first of many, and that we can keep, everyone consistently working, and doing what we love to do, and making great stories to tell. So thank you all so much. Yeah, it's overwhelming, getting a little emotional, so I'm gonna cut it there, but thank you so much.
Lucy said, okay,
So we're about to do the martini shot. Martini shot in film speak is like the last shot. So we'll be like, martini, and then everyone's like, all right, this will be the last shot, then we're done. Then we're done. So let's wrap this up.
Hey, the man who just wrapped the picture. And let's also give it up for Luke Brewer, who just wrapped the picture. Let's give it up for Gene
A love in the shadows. Bittersweet. Very grateful, very humbled. We're gonna hit Chili's right now, and happy about that. Because I want to keep hanging out with these people, and that's when you know it was a good set. Is when it ends, and you're like, you know what? Let's stick around. It's not all just leave. I'm so excited for audiences to see it and to see what we put together, because I think it is a step up, in the vertical world, and that was the goal. For the first one, can we make it 10, 15, 20% better? We definitely did that. So I hope you all enjoyed seeing the process of making a vertical series, and I hope if you're an actor or crew member aspiring to get into one of these, that this helped you see what the process is like. It's a space that is at least for us, welcoming of new talent, new people. So feel free to reach out, and we're happy to connect you with whoever to help you get in the game and have more opportunities. So thank you all for the support and for watching, and see you next time.